We are learning new details about Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools' financial crisis. At tonight's school board meeting, we learned the district is still $37 million in the hole. We also know that emails went out to hundreds of employees, informing them they are being moved to a 10-month work schedule. WFMY News 2's Nixon Norman was at tonight's board meeting. Nixon, we also learned more about what the future could look like for the district.
Yeah, that's right, Sydney. A repayment plan and changes to dental insurance were among the biggest topics discussed tonight. District leaders say they still have to come up with money to address the now $37 million budget deficit from last school year. Interim Superintendent Caddy Moore says that funds could come from one-time legislative support, a loan, or additional cuts, which she discussed at tonight's Board of Education meeting.
Funds for debt repayment could come from further reductions in staff, local staff, or non-personnel expenses. Reductions in other local expenses that we have, salary supplements, classified local longevity, potentially expansion of the furlough.
Moore says savings from recent job cuts aren't finalized yet, but expects those results next month. Tonight, the board voted to shift employee dental insurance from district-funded to employee-funded, a change public speakers like the Forsyth County Association of Educators president and a retired employee said will impact both current and retired staff.
We're already in debt up to our eyeballs with no plan to pay it back. So why take away dental insurance, one of the only things left that actually matters to some of our employees left?
Our retirees, as I emailed them last night and said this was on the agenda, I've been hearing from them saying, please say something. They said, you know, we're on fixed incomes. This is something we didn't plan on. We thought we were promised to have dental insurance when we retired.
Now, before the vote, some board members, like Leah Crowley, asked what alternatives existed if dental insurance changes weren't made.
About how many positions would we have to RIF to equal that 2.5 million, roughly? How many people is that? Because I do look at this as a trade-off. It's got to go one way or the other. So it's either lose positions or lose employer-funded dental insurance.
The answer is 33 positions. That's how many jobs would have to be cut in order to save the $2.5 million gained tonight through the vote to change dental insurance, where now employees have to pay. Live in Winston-Salem, I'm Nixon Norman, WFMY News 2.